I'm Santoine.
I'm Antoine.
And we the Connected Experience.
Bro, what's the Connected Experience?
It's a lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
Our lifestyle.
How that lifestyle been treating you?
Man, I can't lie, man. It's been treating me well, man. How the lifestyle been treating you?
Hey, man, you should have just asked me what was in my title.
What was your title?
Queen. You know what song they got?
What song they got?
We Are the Champions. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I really was listening to that, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a special episode for us, man. So this is actually the second time we had a youth in here who played basketball.
Out of that class, a lot of people came out of that class of youth basketball players that came in here. And that was a couple years ago. Juice got a scholarship.
Juice got one. The one dude who was from like Albion or something.
Yeah,
who
he
was
got
on
one.
Team.
I might actually have to go back and re-listen to that. So
I've been just keeping up with him. He cold. I forgot his name though, but I follow his mom. And I think he got a scholarship and might have some type of deal or something.
Some NIL?
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But this special for me, man. We coming off another championship,
another season.
It's I got my Zeke on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm retired after this, man. But we had to do it, man. We had to bring Kobe, man. Kobe a Piston.
He was a Laker before, though. You know what I'm saying? He was a Laker before, though.
Yeah, he was a Laker before, but you should have been a Piston. Ain't that right? Yeah, but man, we had to bring Kobe and his dad, man, because in true basketball fashion, to something to keep you going, man, Kobe hit the winning shot, man. You feel what I'm saying? Game winner.
Who designed that play, though?
We both designed it.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you and we don't coach together.
Yeah.
We coach.
But you see something.
He told me to shoot a 3, but Didi's dad told me to do a layup.
Well, I said shoot it because I knew they was going to try to foul you.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I was
saying?
thinking too.
I just knew that they was going to try to foul you because they usually in them situations, if they don't got if they not over the foul limit, they try to foul you to stop the clock and kind of try to ice you. So I just was like, when you get it, shoot it, because if they foul you, you probably get that's what I'm talking about. You probably get 3 shots, or you know what I'm saying. But you actually was only 1 for 3 with the free throws. So I was like, but anyway, let's introduce you, man. Kobe Rich on the YouTube, man. How you doing today, Kobe?
I'm doing good.
Speak up.
You gotta speak up, man.
I'm good.
Yeah.
This your first interview?
Yes.
It ain't gonna be your last,
definitely
man.
won't
You
be
keep
your
playing
last,
like
bro.
that,
Yeah.
or whatever you do in life, it won't be your last, man. So, kind of tell us how you got into basketball, because you in what, 5th grade?
Yes.
Yeah, stop rocking. You in the 5th grade?
Yes.
So, like, how long you actually been playing basketball?
Since kindergarten.
Yeah. Now, is that something you always wanted to do? Like, you just always wanted to play ball because you watch basketball, or is it like a family thing? Because I heard your granddad pretty good too, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
I heard your pop's good too, though. You got your name on the wall, ain't it? Over at Summit. Talk about
we gonna
that,
get
man.
into that.
We gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
What you mean for real? The home of exclusives.
Yeah, you ain't know that?
No.
Why you ain't tell him that?
Man, I just be trying to let him focus on his journey.
No, talking to the mic.
I just be trying to.
Oh, and this is dad, man, Coach Floyd, right? But that's weird that you said that he didn't know that, because my nephew, right? My nephew's father was like awesome in track, right? And one time I said something to my nephew, like, why you don't run track? Like, your dad was pretty good. His dad's still alive and stuff. They live in the house together. He was like, I ain't know that. And I'm like, what? So then I said to my wife, like, I think people don't tell their kids like about the sports they play just in case they play that sport. It don't like something that they chasing. Was that like part of the reason? Because my cousin told me you was pretty good. Marlon Legion, he told me that you was pretty good. So like, how did you get into basketball?
the jungle of all the foxes. Leaving them alive will be a mistake. I mean, you are down with the team. We discovered these together. We won't cut you out.
I got into basketball growing up. My dad had me playing in second grade.
Yeah.
My older brother played. He was really like the talent in the household. My big brother Ryan.
Oh, Ryan's dad.
No, Ryan, my brother.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that's Ryan's dad?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he was really the talent, but my dad put us both in it. I was really better at baseball, to be honest with you.
Hey, that's where it's at.
Right, because you played baseball with my cousin too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mike
Legion.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think I hooped with Mike too before.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of got into it in second grade with Mike and other people. And so really it's just kind of like pushing that culture down to him.
Yeah.
You know? Putting him through the same programs that I've been through and just seeing what he do with them.
Yeah. So like, did you see early like he take a lot? He really good at basketball.
Yeah, young Kobe, he used to like always want to play on his own, man. Like he'd pick up the ball. I bought him a Fisher Price rim.
Yeah.
And he was just going at it on there. I got videos of that when he was like 2-3 years old, just hooping.
Yeah.
Just naturally wanting to play.
Right.
You know, and so it was easy to get him into basketball.
Right. So what's different about this is we actually both had the pleasure of coaching Kobe, both me and my brother, and he's a real emotional player. Like he really invested in the game emotionally, and that helped and hurt sometimes, but by him being so emotionally invested this early, by the time he really like next year, once he get to middle school and start going through them games, like he'll be able to compose it, because it was a tough game this past weekend, the championship game, and like he showed his elevation and maturity because I coached him before. So what the other parents couldn't see or what the other coaches didn't know about him, like I was like, okay, he turning it on now. Like he finally, like it seemed like it clicked, because he normally he plays up with the older kids, and this
he was in fourth grade playing with the 6th through 8th graders when you coached him.
No, he was in 5th grade. This was still this year.
I'm tripping.
So he was playing with 6th through 8th graders, but he was the only 5th grader out there. So when he came back down to play with the 5th graders this time, they was gunning for him, man.
They was gunning for him, and that's why I had the pleasure. Like it was pleasurable to coach him this time, because like I like the conversation we had when I was like, you told me what you wanted to develop, and I told you like, yeah, we go work on that, but I want to develop him this go around as a championship caliber player, because we know that they gunning for him. And the truth of the matter is, by y'all losing last session, that helped to get his maturity where it ended up this time. Because like last session, I mean, a lot of players play with emotion. Let's get that out the way, right? Because if you ain't playing with no emotion, I don't even think you should
I
be
said
out
that
there.
because of the,
no, but this is what I'm saying, right? But sometimes to develop that character with that emotion, it takes some losses and some losses. And like I said last session, when my team lost the first game last session, and I was like, good, we get that out the way so they can understand that that's how that feel. Because my coaching style is really based on, I can only tell you what to do, you have to execute it, because I can't come on the court and execute it for you. And then what I see that you need to develop in, I develop those areas, and especially right now, because you really are a 2 guard, right?
Yes.
Right, but because you can dribble, when we play with certain age groups, you have to be the point.
Yeah, you
right?
have to be.
And that's what I try to tell the kids. The basketball is so positionless now that you got to be able to do everything, because even if you the center on this team, you're not always going to be the tallest. So you better learn how to dribble. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right.
Even if you the point guard, you're not always going to be the best ball handler. You better learn. You better get a mid-range. You better find your spot and just soak that spot up and make them have to guard that spot. And that's cool, but I think some parents don't understand that, because some parents trying to develop their kids to be positions.
Stars. They try to
Right.
develop them to be stars and not role players. See, with basketball, it's a 5-position game. It's 5 positions. So, like, you don't have to be a star to be a part of a championship team. You actually have to. The best players are dominant role players, because a star is only a star when he's not around good role players. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, for example. He's a superstar, right? But he's at his best when people around him can play better roles.
pick up any
And
flash.
he don't have to. He don't gotta go for 40 points every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you at your best. You know what I'm saying?
So how you feel about your development over this whole season? So the first session and the second session, and kind of what's some things that you could take from it and take into junior high? Because what I like to tell the kids, when you get to junior high, you got to make the team.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
ain't like rec and AAU. You playing AAU and rec because your parents can afford it. When you get to junior high and you got to make the team, it's a different ball game. So what's some takeaways that you can take from both seasons that we had this year?
Okay, so first season was like, I was emotional. I was getting like
Speak up.
I was emotional like 2 in the game, to the point it was like I was crying and stuff. But second season, I came back for the win and stuff, and then I kept my head in the game, and I had to keep that dog in me.
Yeah.
How did you view your role this last session we had when I was coaching you as a team leader? Because I tried to lean on you more to be the team leader than usual. So how did you feel about that? Me like putting like you being a team leader on you?
Good,
Yeah, why?
because I'm the best player.
Well, being a team leader and the best player are not the same thing. So we
Right.
want to like,
And that-
we don't
and
want to
that-
develop you.
Right, and but that's why I asked that, right?
Yeah.
Because those are actually two different things, right? The team leader, most of the time, the team leader is the best player, right? But sometimes the team leader is the last guy on the bench because he been watching and understanding what the team needs. So when the timeout come, how you would talk to the team in a timeout, somebody else would do that and say, like, no, man, they going this way. Because when you view the game from the coach's perspective or the bench, it's a different ball game because we not out there, right? But we can see everything. So when you start developing and going to the next level, I feel like you should keep that in mind, right? Because you might get to junior high and you might not be the best player, but you might be the best player to lead the team. And those go be two different things. Now back to Pops. You said your name on the walls in them in Summit.
Oh, yeah.
So how far did your brother go in basketball?
My brother, I personally believe, so my brother should have been in the league, man.
What's your age difference?
He 4 years. He got me about 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And so he stopped playing right as he was getting into college.
Yeah.
He had a couple things transpire in his life that hindered him.
Yeah.
But I truly believe, and I think a lot of other people do believe, that he should have been in the league, bro. Like, he was raw. But I also wanted to hit on what you was just talking to about young fella, about leadership. Like, I want to give an example about that. Like, Draymond Green is the leader for the Warriors.
Yeah.
But he not the best player on that team, though.
No, but he the heart and soul.
But he the leader, though.
Yeah, yep.
So, because the best player isn't always the leader, necessarily. Like, Steph Curry, he play his position, right? He's important to that dynamic, obviously. He's like the center of attention. But Draymond is the heart and soul, like you said. He is the leader of the team. So, it is a difference. You know, you can be the best player on the team and not necessarily be like the leader of the team. You understand what I'm saying?
But you would develop that concept overall when you start playing with different levels of talent. Like we were saying, you normally play up. So when you come back to play down this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they were gunning for you, because they all seen you as one of the best out there. And by you being one of the best out there, then becoming your team leader, that's 2 roles you got to take on, and you got to be ready to take on them 2 roles, or you got to be willing to say to somebody else, no, I'm not the team leader, you the team leader. We go follow behind you, even if they not as good, because again, it's a 5-position game. You know what I'm saying? And no position is better than the next. Everyone counts. That's why it's 5 people out there. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So now that you hit your game-winning shot, like, take us through that. Take us.
Yeah, how did you feel? Yeah.
Like, so you look up, the timeout is called. It's 6 seconds to go, 7 seconds.
It was really 10. They put put it back to 7.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's a blessing too.
Yeah, that's
because,
better too.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
it wasn't enough time for them to get theirs off. Because they thought they won.
They thought they won.
Yeah. So take us through your thought process while you was in the timeout, listening to coach draw up the play.
Okay. So, like, when we were doing the timeout, Didi's dad, he told me to do a layup while he told me to shoot a 3. I know I wasn't going to pull that 3 because that was just too far. And then, so, yeah, I listened to Didi's dad, but I did a
Who was
floater.
Didi?
D'Angelo.
Okay. Gio, yeah.
Yeah. I listened to Didi's dad, but I did a floater, not a layup, and then we won the game.
So a little bit of both.
Yeah.
And you know, your dad was extremely happy about that floater.
Man.
Because he told me y'all had been working on that. And that was like your third floater of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because when the first time he did it, I was like, oh, we came with the floater. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
huge,
came with the floater.
So, like, what was your level of excitement when you seen the shot go in? Like, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. People go their whole life playing without these type of moments, so you can't take none of it for granted. Like it's dudes in the NBA right now who's never won a championship on any level, right? And then there's dudes in the NBA that you might not know who won championships on every level. You know what I'm saying? So don't take this moment for granted. So talk about how you actually felt in that moment when you seen the shot go in, because it was kind of like it was in the air. That's what like yeah, it was in the air. So like when you seen the shot go in and you knew y'all won, like explain that level of excitement of A, knowing you hit the game winning shot, and then B, knowing that you were a real champion. Like, you know what I'm saying? That matters. It counts.
So the excitement was really high because me and Coach AJ both had targets on our back because he went back to back, and then they knew I was the best player in the league, so they tried to all come for me. So I knew once I hit that shot that I was another champion and him.
Yeah. Y'all won a championship together before, or because you coached him first?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So. But I'm back to back because the two.
Yeah.
Sessions, you
No, but I'm saying I just know you coached him first.
I coached him first. But that's what. So it's a picture, like, because they had the photographer there, and it's a picture, and I had my Zeke jersey on.
Yeah, your autograph Zeke jersey.
Autograph because I don't lose championships.
And when we say autograph, that's with all the kids' names that he won a championship with for the last two go rounds.
And I was holding this jersey, and I told him, like, I don't lose with this jersey on championship. So go out there and win.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And he did that, and that made me proud. But like he said, the first thing they said when I stepped to the thing this year, because we do the older kids, the first thing I said, one of the coaches said to me, "Oh, I'm the championship coach down here." Right? That's what the coach of the Nets said to me. And I said, yeah, that's because there wasn't no Pistons here last year.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? And we'll see after the end of the season.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's the game goes talk for itself. And you got to think, we did this, only two people played organized basketball, which was Kobe and Bella.
Yeah.
This is everybody else on our team first go round at organized basketball.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And even though we didn't go undefeated,
But I don't care about being undefeated.
me neither, because I only lost to my brother. Right?
Correct.
I only lost 2 games this season. For the whole year, I only lost 2 games. But we came to win the championship because I always ask the kids what's their personal goal. And after every kid tell me their personal goal, no matter what it is, I say my goal is to win the championship. So if I can help everybody get to their personal goal, then those personal goals should equal up to my personal goal. You know what I mean? Because you got to think, I had Cobe when he was young. I had Bella when she was young.
Yep.
I seen them playing together really well this year, and we was trying to work on that all last time, because I think last time she was on the team, she was our tallest player.
Right.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Well,
Ryan.
I think she taller than Ryan, though. I think she might be taller than Ryan, but he more athletic than her.
Yeah.
So he go jump for the ball, he go try to steal it, all of that. But even with that, because I was trying to get Ryan too, but it just was a practice, a scheduling conflict with his parents. Because the real thing is, I try to want to keep the same player group, develop them. Then, because it's same
easier
thing
that
with
way.
junior high too. When y'all get to junior high, Bella never play with boys again,
Right,
unless it's at the rec. You see what I'm saying? So because this all coaching and everything stemmed from us playing ball. And we started in 4th grade. We didn't make the team. The first day of practice, coach said, do a layup. We looked at each other like,
what's a layup?
Dang,
You
really?
feel that? But
So
this
that's
is why
now
watching
why-
basketball
yeah.
and everything. Listen, man, we used to be like college encyclopedias for college basketball. Like, we damn near could say where somebody was going to go in a draft. Listen, Don Staley and them just won. She's my favorite player
Overall.
ever.
Yeah, we used to watch
women,
Virginia
whatever.
play.
I used to
Yeah.
watch her play in college.
In 1991, when Grant Hill threw Christian Leitner that full court basketball
We watched
pass,
that
we watched
live.
that. Like, and we didn't
man.
quite know what March Madness was, but
we
we knew
always
that
knew.
was exciting.
Yeah.
And every year around the same time, it'd be basketball on
Because it would
all
be Easter
day.
break.
Yeah,
It would be
it'd be
Easter break and
we
it's games on
all
all
day.
day.
So
Listen,
n-
Glenn Robinson, listen, bro, that's how I
Antoine
can
Walker,
tell you.
yeah.
I mean, all the love people got for the Fab Five, but
Yep.
we watched basketball, and I can look and see even then that they can't beat Duke. They'll never beat Duke, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. Why? Because Duke team was just so in sync. Like, I had never seen basketball
And they were
played like that.
and all retrospect too. The Fab Five were all freshmen.
Yeah.
Duke had been together for years. You know what I'm saying? And all of that
So
matters.
that's where I actually got like wanting to develop players from. Like, oh, if you get the right players and they can stick together.
Yep.
Because the more people come in and out, the more you got to reset your philosophy.
Yep.
Whoever with you know the philosophy. I got a philosophy. I still tell the kids 6 points.
Yep,
You
yep,
feel what I'm saying?
yep.
Keep a lead of 6 points, right? And just try your hardest. Get out there, get up 6 points.
Yeah.
Play your game after that, right? And I learned all of this to have a philosophy from watching college basketball.
Yeah.
Women's also, like, I always knew like the cold women, and back then it wasn't no WNBA, so we used to be like,
What happened to them?
once they graduate,
Yeah,
like
well,
what happened to them? Because it ain't no
right.
big overseas TV market for us. So
Nope.
it was like that, like, damn, what's gonna happen to him? Dawn Staley been my favorite player. This ain't nothing new.
That's
You
crazy.
feel what I'm saying?
we watched her win Player of the Year award.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
of this,
yeah.
right? So then when we finally go to play, it's like do a layup, and we look, we say, what's the layup? Now this is also crazy because my uncle Rocky is cold. He blew his knee out. That's why he didn't technically go to the NBA. Now
Oh, yeah?
remember back then, that's Alex and Rodney daddy.
Oh,
right?
I ain't know that.
Yeah. So back then, though, the NBA, it wasn't like how people papered up. You know, you go to the NBA. You
Right.
go, this was
Nigga had a job.
yeah,
Nigga selling
might
dope.
might have another
Straight
job
up.
because he my mama oldest brother. You feel what I'm saying? He used to let Maurice Cheeks in the gym, and because he went to some little college in Chicago.
Yeah.
and I think he used to let like Maurice Cheeks in the gym because he used to have a key to the gym. So he was cold,
Man.
Right? My granddaddy had never even seen him play. My granddaddy used to work. They used to come to work talking to my granddaddy like, I see your son got the gym. You feel as nobody can get in the gym.
Yeah.
You feel see because this old school. This when your parents just other people telling them how good your
Exactly.
kid is. His first
Yup.
game at my Uncle Rocky first game at Inkster High. You know what he had to do before he can go to the game?
What's that?
He
Bury
had
a
to
horse.
bury a horse and wait for his brother to come home from school to finish digging the hole. It was cold.
Oh man.
You feel what I'm saying?
And then he went and dropped
25 points.
Get outta here.
You feel what I'm
Real
saying?
talk, Rodney Leisure, yeah.
But
They
we
not
so
cut like
short
that
and
no
stuff,
more,
and
man.
it's like, dang, so we don't make the team, right?
Yeah.
But we don't get discouraged. We just tell my dad, my uncle, they put a rim up. We out there practicing. Oh, we tell my mom, we out there practicing all summer. You feel
And
what
we
I'm saying?
playing with the big kids because we had the freshest room in the neighborhood, so everybody wanted to play. Now we in 4th going to 5th grade, but we playing. It's high schoolers coming over, it's junior high schoolers coming over,
And we just can't get the court because it's our court. We really
Yeah.
going how you go. I got next. You got to win to stay on the court.
But
You
they
feel
don't
what
want
I'm
to play
saying?
with 5th graders. Like we kids, we little, so they abusing us on the court, right?
Elbows,
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
Yes,
but
but
we
when
playing
we
outside though.
But when we go back the next year in 5th grade, we got a big game. We play like the people we played with because that's the only way we could play.
Exactly.
We had to be tough to play. So when we came back to play in 5th grade, we never lost a game. We got cheated out of one game, but
at the extra complex.
Yeah, but other than
the referee, listen, the referee, and this is my homeboy daddy. What's his name?
BJ.
Yeah, the referee BJ.
Yeah.
A nigga fouled out. He went down and changed his jersey. Who happened to be his nephew? This my man to this day. Happened to be his nephew. Changed his jersey, put him back in. Our coach just said, "We out of here." Right, and the coach thought that was in 6th grade because the coach thought we was in trouble because the coach coached 2 teams. And we scrimmaged.
Yeah.
He don't know what he in for. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we scrimmaged and blew his other team out the water. They was like a Catholic school. But it's the same. See, the team though, it's the same thing. We have been playing together from 5th grade to 6th grade. And we know the role.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like by no means am I saying like me and my brother was like Michael Jordan or nothing. But once you find your role, that's it. You feel what I'm saying?
And we've been in the same positions that y'all kids have been in. Like when I say win a championship on any level, we were champions on that level. So like we really know what it takes. Like we sent home kids crying and all of that. Our whole thing was we not losing because we not walking off the court crying in front of the crowds. You know what I'm saying? So when the young kids that y'all beat lost and I seen them crying and they was discouraged, nobody got nothing to cry about. This game went down to the wire.
Yeah.
And somebody hit a game-winning shot like this. And I ain't gonna lie, I was mad at this that ain't no 6th, 7th, or 8th grader signed up for this go round. And we
was really on the fence about coaching.
Straight up.
We had a conversation with Ms. Dumas. We probably was on the phone 20 minutes. And she like, I'm telling y'all, like this the age y'all want to coach. You feel what I'm saying? And
they was some dogs, man.
Look, that's what I told I said to my daughter, they got heart like no other. See, they made the games interesting because, like I told you, like me and Floyd was on the phone. I said, "Nah, dog, we sending them home crying to go to bed." He was like, "For real?" I said, "Yeah," because the first thing they said to me when I walked in the gym, "Coach, we about to dust y'all off on Monday." You feel me? So I'm like, "Oh, see, they appreciate the competition.
They talking back to the refs. They
everything.
It was some young talent out there, man. The team that we played last had two.
They got a cold.
They got to develop.
No, but you know what? They actually got a cold 3-guard combo.
They do.
When Man actually come, they gonna have a cold 3-guard combo because they are a nice height to even if they do have growth spurts, they not gonna be far off. One of them gonna be the wing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Cobe, shut all that shit down.
Yeah, well, talk about. That's what I'm talking about. Shut them down because
I ain't gonna lie though. Number 20 was baking you for a minute. I was trading them shots. I'm like, ooh, that's.
Oh, he nice, man.
Yeah,
number
nice.
20.
Yeah,
I think, who is
Number 20.
I'm trying to
short, kind of stocky little guy. He
Cook's son.
I don't know whose son it is.
Yeah.
His dad.
What team?
Yeah. He nice.
What team?
Yeah. The team y'all won the last one.
Yeah,
the game.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves.
Number 20. He with the shot that we thought was the game winner.
Yeah, but
at the end.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't though because he was too.
I forget.
No,
his name.
Caden hit the shot.
Oh, that's who he talking about.
Yeah,
then.
oh, yeah,
That's number 20.
Yeah.
I thought he was number 10.
Oh, is he
Yeah,
10?
He number 10.
Okay, he number 10. But y'all was trading shots.
Yeah.
At the end, it got gully.
Yeah, it did.
At the end, it got gully. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, shit. I mean,
shoot, yeah.
oh, shoot. You know what I'm saying?
When he did that
You know what, though? To be honest with you, though, I just never felt like we was going to lose.
No?
You know what I'm saying? I just put it in my head. Like, we not going to lose. This not even for me. This is for him. This for Bella.
For sure.
I seen the development in Mike. Like, this is
Once
for
Mike
y'all.
wake up and crack himself into his body because his body too big for
It's scary, bro.
Yeah, because he
And
can
that's
shoot.
what I told
he
his
could-
mom. I said, "Hey, look, make sure he practice that dribbling and find his shot because you know he
but he can hit them joints.
That's
He
what I
was number
said.
2 in the.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
and you had the fastest time in the skills challenge with the dribbling, the basketball.
Now
the
talk
cones
about
and
that
all
though, because you got them individual trophies too.
Yeah.
What's more satisfying, a championship win or individual accolades?
A championship win.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, right? They can call Caitlin Clark a lot of things, but not an NCAA champion.
Here you go.
You know what I mean?
And that's real, though.
Them single accolades, that's cool because that gets you your money. That get the teams to respect you, and that's how they pay you, and that get the players to respect you, and that's how they play against you, and that's great. You feel what I'm saying? But it's only a few in that championship class.
Yep.
Angel Reese a walking double in the NCAA champion. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Dawn
yeah.
Staley, she a NCAA championship coach with a perfect record. She won 3 out of 4. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Crazy.
that when you championship winner is
Different.
It trump a lot of that
It do.
stuff.
Because
you feel what I'm saying?
again, like you gonna be able to say to some fellas, you're not a champion on any level, and you gonna be in the NBA or whatever the ball league is by there. You know what I'm saying? But you can say that, and that matters because that's what people want to play for, man. You win a championship from 3rd grade, 6th grade, junior high, high school, college, and then go to the league and be a champion. You ran the table. Some of them guys never go get that. You know what I'm saying? Like Carmelo Anthony, he a real champion in college. He never got that NBA ring. So, but he could look at somebody and say, "Well, you don't got a college ring."
And I did that as a freshman.
And I did that as a freshman.
That was his ticket to the NBA.
NBA, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to think too, man. A lot of people get caught up in stuff like that. Carmelo, when that season started, wasn't the number 1 college player. You feel what I'm saying? He might have been in the top 10.
Who you think was?
I just know how it go.
No, he was number 1.
The number 1 freshman, but not the number
Oh, number 1 college. You saying overall?
Right, dog.
Okay.
Listen, bro, Caitlin Clark wasn't even number 1 in her recruiting class. Paige was. You see what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? None of that mattered till you lace them up.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So you lace them up, it don't matter who recruited me. This what I say I like about college. College, you go where you want to and they love you.
Yeah.
The NBA, you go where you have to and they pay you. That's why people
Makes sense.
care about their college career way more.
Because I wanted to go here.
I wanted to go.
They wanted me here.
Yeah,
and
they
I
wanted
to
me
come
here. I wanted to come here. The best player go to the worst team. Nobody want to go to the worst team in the professional league. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your goals, Kobe? What you see for yourself?
Be going to the NBA.
That's a lot of work.
What route would you take to get there with it being so many different routes? Up until 5 years ago, it was just college. You good enough to come out of high school, which most people who come out of high school not good enough to play in the NBA. They just good on that level. And then after that is college. But now it's, what is that, overtime?
It's so many different.
G League.
Yeah.
You can go overseas. Or you can just old school, go to college.
Go to the draft, yeah.
Get drafted. So, like, what path do you see yourself taking?
The hard work path.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you this, too, because I just learned this a few years ago, paying attention to players, right? Some people are good on those levels. So right now, it's a junior high kid who we probably see, and they saying he projected to do this. He
Yep.
might top out in junior high and don't be that in high school.
Yep.
Some people are great high school players. They go to college and don't get no burn because they just good at high school.
Yep.
So as you move up, you got to make sure you move up for that level. And some people go to the NBA, barely make it, work hard, work out for 11 teams, been on 10 teams, but then bam, I'm here and I understand the business.
And they be great role players, and they
Great
end
role
up
players.
with championship rings because
$100 million contract.
we bring you in just for this to play your role. You a good team leader. We need leadership. Bring in Cobe because they see you putting in the hard work. They
I
see
think
you
that's
doing
what's
all
actually
that.
missing though with the vets being so
Young, yeah.
It's really no team leadership. Think about this: the oldest person on the team might be 27 years old,
Exactly.
And they've been in the league 10 years.
been in the league 10 years.
And a 27-year-old is not, you're just not mature. You're just not mature as when you used to come. When Iverson was a rookie, the vet probably was 35.
Derek Coleman.
You know what I'm saying? Right. A grown man who
He's
goes,
seen it all.
yeah, I'm going to keep you out of this trouble. These guys, they competing for the same women.
Right.
But like literally, like they compete. The 18-year-old and the 27-year-old is competing for the same women. They want the same burn. They want the same shine. As where now, you don't want to be involved in that. You gotta keep your head on straight too, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't get distracted. I mean, your dad do a good job, and we go like we already decided like, oh yeah, we following this career. Like we about to see. So talk about
that.
your AAU.
Solid.
Talk about your AAU run that you're getting into.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we just placed second in the tournament yesterday. I was balling the first game. I had 4 points right off the bat, like 4 or 6. It was fun. It was like 2 to 7 last night.
That was the
where y'all play at?
Milan High School.
Oh, Milan. Okay. So is that the team Amiro?
That is, yep. He was out there too.
I seen some. His mom had posted some highlights. She said
yeah?
they played wild games. Like y'all played like
Man.
what, 4 games or something? Yeah, that's crazy.
back to back to
All
back.
day event, man. We was out there from 9 to like 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But y'all need that type of run because y'all kids ain't playing outside. Y'all kids ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of kids in the gym, but they doing all cone training. You know what I'm saying? No contact, man. So make sure you go get you some run. Like you need that. See, we wanted to go a whole tournament style, and we like, man, the kids might be tired, but obviously not, man. Y'all running 4 games in a row, so you know what I'm saying. What your grades like, man?
They're good. I thought we were talking about basketball.
That
Talk
all
about
go
you all
hand in
day.
hand.
All go if you playing basketball for the school.
Talk about that.
Plus, you don't never want nobody to think you just basketball.
Yeah.
Somebody might say something about basketball, and you be like, "Yeah, but I go to college because I'm being a scientist, homie." You feel me? That make people respect you more because people. It's a thing that people just think dumb jocks. Like, no, I picked this college because they got the best engineering program. And then they happen to have a good basketball team that I'm going to make better. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
Or business, you know what I mean? Now, you said you started with baseball. What made you stop playing baseball?
So man, unfortunately, like just getting caught up in the mix. Everybody I was hanging with was hooping.
Yeah.
You know how it go when your buddy, all he want to do is go to the court and hoop. Ain't nobody really talking about baseball.
field,
around the cats I was hanging with, man. But I wish I would have stuck with it though, man.
Oh, no.
100%.
I told you, like, my wife pregnant now, and our baby due in May, and we waiting
Congrats to you.
thank you, we waiting to see what it is at birth. And if I have a son, he's going to be the highest paid American-born baseball player ever. You
Oh,
feel what
man.
I'm saying? We going straight to the field with
Yep.
the smarts. You feel what I
Yep.
mean? I watch girls college softball, bro. I'm serious about this. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, my son getting out there, I'm going to show him from the first time I can find some footage, a Satchel Paige and all the real ones. You feel what I'm saying? Because what people don't understand with this Major League Baseball is
You can't, motherfuckers. People can't even speak English.
they be dark skinned and you be dark skinned or your complexion.
Yep.
They think you Spanish automatically. That then they find out you American, they get to talking in Spanish to the other cats. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't one of us. He just, you feel me? It's
Yeah.
like blacks totally gave up on baseball because that, but
Well,
that's
they
what it
took
used
the-
to be.
they took the diamonds.
Yeah, they took the baseball diamonds out the neighborhood. You know what I mean? And just replaced it with everything else. But no, my son playing baseball, bro.
Smart
And
man.
From the jump, once I see what it is, if it's a boy, I'm going to buy a baseball and a glove.
Smart
This
man.
Here,
Smart
and a
man.
book. You know what I mean? Why? Because, man, everybody want to play some type of sport, right?
Yep.
Listen, man, just play the one you go get paid for the most.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Put that work in. Ken Griffey Jr. and his daddy was on the same team, man. That's how lovely it is. Because if
That's
I got an
crazy.
18-year-old who coming in the league and I'm still in the league, I'm at least 36, right? You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
Kind of sound like that whole LeBron thing, man. What they trying to do?
The only thing I don't really, the only thing I can really pinpoint with LeBron and his son is, bro, you just don't know how good or bad he is because he never get a fair shake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
The people who gassing him probably gas him because he LeBron's son. The people who saying he underdeveloped, that's probably because he LeBron's son. He should have played baseball. He should have played soccer. He should have did anything. First of all, bro, your dad LeBron James.
You ain't even start soon enough to be better. Like,
feel what
to
I'm
be
saying?
honest, like you
He's
started
19.
too late.
LeBron already had 7,000 points in the league by the time he was 19.
Oh, I see what you're
You see
saying.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it started
Yeah.
too late to chase.
Yeah.
You never
Right.
go get a fair shake because your father is
It's
just
LeBron.
so good. That's nothing you could do about that, bro.
Right,
You
right,
could dunk
right.
and break the backboard on Shaq, and they still would be like, his daddy got the highest point total in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they should take alternative routes. Okay, his other son looked like he could be a tight end for any school. Bro, you should be playing football because you just never go get a fair shake. That's nothing nobody could do about it. But that could be frustrating and mentally. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Everybody gunning for you every night you step on the court.
Yup.
I'm gonna be able to say I dunked
And
on
yeah,
him.
right. And then all the other athlete kids actually getting a fair shake because everybody's so focused on you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like Carmelo Anthony's son, a dog. His son could go to the NBA and quadruple his career. You know what I'm
All you
saying?
got to do is win a championship. All you got to do is get on a stable team and build. Because you know what they say about Carmelo. He's not a two-way player, right?
Yeah.
All his son got to do is step his defense up and be a two-way player. Now you in the conversation, but you want your kids to surpass you, right?
For sure.
And then we could play at home to see who better.
For sure.
You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I want to sit out there and be like, no, he is better than me.
He the man.
Right, but when we get at the crib, like, come on, who you think taught you that?
Right.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But I don't know, man. I just think he never gonna get a fair shake.
Yeah,
You
but
feel what
before
I
we
mean?
get up out of here, Cobe, man, you got some YouTube stuff popping off, man. Talk about that.
I can't wait to be famous. I can't wait to be famous.
You already famous.
already famous.
Everybody at the rec just saw you hit a game winner, man. What you talking about? Sent the boys home crying to bed. Go take your shower and wash them tears off. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love them little kids though, man, because we coach everybody. You just break up into your team when it's game time.
For sure.
You feel what I'm
Yep.
saying? Because even with them, I say, hey, when y'all developing this summer, man, make sure they work on this. You know what I'm saying? Because this what I see when I see them play.
And we go eventually coach them all on a
That's
different
what I'm
level.
saying.
Like
right,
yeah.
because since we partnered with the Pistons, what we was talking about, I don't know if she told you, but we discussing like next season playing a game at halftime of the Pistons game. So she had told me that, and then I went to the Pistons game. They out there playing. Mason announcing for them. It don't get no bigger.
It don't
than
get
that,
big-
man.
nah.
And that's so dope. Like Mason announcing for you.
Yeah.
Right, but you got to make this all-star team.
But
yeah.
that's gonna be an all-star team. So if we taking the third, fourth, and fifth graders, we already know who we picking.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
sure.
now you really got to develop, because now the city, you know what I'm saying? We
Right,
here to
yeah,
represent
yeah. Now
the
we
rec.
all about to coach. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's
yeah.
5 coaches on the sideline. You feel me? I get to stand in the front. I'm the championship.
Yeah.
Colleen don't got more championships than me up there.
He's silly, man. He's so.
Yo, wow, nigga, man.
I want to get. Can I give y'all flowers though?
Appreciate it.
Cause what people don't know behind the scenes is like he started with you when he was like in the third maybe.
grade. Yep, it was
And
third
so he also played last year with you, and y'all helped groom him though. They don't know the stuff that y'all send behind the scenes, bro, that help his psychology and his mental when he getting on the court to stay in attack mode.
Yeah.
There's more people pouring in him than just one person.
Right.
And y'all a big part of that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just want to, before we get out of here, go any further, I gotta acknowledge y'all, man. Both
Thanks,
of y'all.
appreciate that.
Real talk.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's like I said, man. I want to see him. I want to see him go as far as he
As far as he want to go. Yeah, as far as he want to go.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the dream is to be sitting at like the NCAA and they paying his people in the crowd. And they be like, that's his they used to coach him in the youth league.
Yeah, man.
It's like, no, yeah, I don't care who you play for, as long as you ain't playing my son and my son play baseball.
Yeah,
You
real
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But even
man.
then, so now I'm here to see 2 people. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see all of them boys who put the work in.
Yep.
Like he put the work in. Amir put the work in. When I come and see kids practicing before practice, I ain't talking about just out there going crazy, shooting around. I'm talking about practicing one move, right? And then you see him do that move, like how you said he was practicing the floater and practicing the floater.
Yeah.
And then he come and do that in the game, because that's what it's about. That's what I be telling the kids at practice. No, practice is
should
where
be-
you
yeah.
practice it.
It should
In
be
the
harder,
game, it's
yeah.
nothing. I
Yeah.
done this 1,000 times, right? So that's why if you ever pay attention to my shoot around, I just tell them, hey, get out there and find your spot. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The guards, I want them to do layups, because y'all gonna be on fast breaks. Everybody else, find your sweet spot, because this where you go get the ball at. Make sure you can hit that layup off the rebound.
Because the court is just spots. That's what it is. It's literally just spots. If you look at it from a graphical point of view, it's just one big
94
graphic.
feet.
Yeah,
Man, I was just telling him that today we was outside training, and I was telling him like to kind of look at the game like the chessboard or like the checkerboard, like it's just spots.
Like spots
Literally.
out.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy you say that, because that's
exactly
what I'm
it
teaching
is.
him.
Yeah, you
I,
just
like,
gotta, when you looking at the court, you gotta look at it like the game gotta be going slow to you. That's how you control the game. No matter how fast it's going, you gotta be in your mind that you is going so slow that you going faster than everybody. You seeing, you know that such and such, that's his spot. So I gotta give him the screen so he could come off of that, and you see the vision. You know, I just would like for you to develop your court vision more, but you're only in 5th grade. But it's 5th graders out there with court vision. You know
True.
what I'm saying?
Very true.
Don't ever take for granted that you're young. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that you develop in somebody has already developed, and that don't make them better or worse than you. They just hitting certain points and developing. So like right now, this summer while you doing AAU, just work on your court vision. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what that means, find out what it means.
And you don't have to be in the game to work on your
Court vision.
right? You can watch. That's why when I brung Caden, who was on my team, Oder and Amir, and I wanted them to stand on the sideline and coach, because that's me helping them. They don't even know I'm helping them develop their court vision, because now you can look and see, oh, he pick his dribble up right there. So if I get in the game, I'm gonna pick up coach. Let me press him because he go pick his dribble up. And it's all of that. Like, you gotta be able to develop that. And
that's why we tell you to watch basketball, because you have to see the game. Playing in the game and seeing the game aren't the same. So once we tell you like, yo, you got to watch, because you got to develop your court vision. You got to see what's going on. You got to understand how the game is being played when the ball not in your hand.
And listen to what other people say that you can't do, because that help you develop, right? Because you know what they think about you when we playing. Do you know what they think about you?
No.
They think you just an offensive player. You're not a two-way player. So when you come back for next session, your defense should be so on point that it ain't nothing they can say. I'm telling you that that's what they think, because I'm telling you that they told me that. We ain't got to worry about him on defense. He can't steal the ball, whatever. He foul when he always reaching in, right? That defense got to be so out cold that they gonna be like, coach, I need to be on this team because he locking us down, right?
So what's your YouTube station so people could check you out?
Or give them your Twitter.
I don't got Twitter.
I mean, pardon me. What is it called nowadays? TikTok.
Oh, you got a TikTok?
TikTok. My fault.
Yeah. What's your TikTok?
Unspoken Riz.
Huh?
Speak up.
Unspoken Riz.
Unspoken Riz.
Unspoken Riz.
Is that all one word, or is it any underscores?
No.
No, that's all basketball.
No.
Oh, you put anything on there? You be putting your highlights on there though?
Yeah, I be putting like video game clips on there.
Oh, you be gaming? What you play?
Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
But mainly Call of Duty now.
Oh, okay.
No,
You,
so
you any
You
good?
big on that, man.
Yeah. Better than him?
I never played.
Me neither. I never played Call of Duty.
I never played Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto. I've never sat down one time and picked up a joystick, and it was on the other end of it.
Straight up. What y'all play? Just all sports games?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, because by the time
Mortal Kombat
games came out, we was already like
out of there doing.
And then
other
when we
stuff.
get back to it, when we start like, okay, let's grab PlayStation 4 and stuff, it's like, oh well, we know how to play Madden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I was smashing the Madden.
Yeah. So if people want to find you, where can they find you at, bro?
On X and on Instagram at TCE Pod. Then go on to YouTube, type in the Connected Experience Podcast visuals. We popping, man. We got 1,500 subscribers.
Yeah. We getting some views. You know what I'm saying? We got some thousands of views on a lot of videos. Yeah, a lot of videos.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how that algorithm works. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then, man, I'm happy that they put that game winner on the internet so nobody can ever say you
nothing. Didn't.
Listen, man. Big. My partner in my phone right now, right? I'm 40. I'm about to be 42 years old. He 41 years old. He just turned 42 years old. You know how we met? Us sending them home in Christmas tournaments when we was in 5th and 6th grade. So he can say a lot of things, but he can't say he ever beat us in basketball when it counted. Because I've been a champion. I'm just a championship coach now.
Bragging rights.
Got trophies.
And I got trophies from 93 for being a basketball champion. Then I got trophies from 2022 from being a championship coach. You know what I'm saying?
And his son, too. I tried to get his son to play. His son is in the 2nd grade. This might be the coldest 2nd grader I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
And he set the cones up and everything and go out there and play. But they live far, so it'd be like, I ain't going to be able to get him to practice and stuff. But but so that developed friendships too. You know what I'm saying? But at the root of it, you always just be like,
hey, I hit that game winning shot. You go talk stuff to them for the rest of your life about that game winning shot.
I used to work with a dude for probably 7 years. He said, hey man, you know such and such? I was like, yeah, like how you know him? He said, that's my man. He said, man, you know the first thing he told me about you? I said, no, you know, they say a lot of stuff about me. He said, man, that y'all beat up in the Christmas tournament, man. He said,
man.
Real talk. Yeah,
"Dog,
yeah.
what?" He said, bro, listen, that's the first thing he said when I said I worked with you. I said, hey,
It's the truth.
believe it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
You was on the team too?
Yeah. See, the thing
Oh,
is,
man.
man, we stopped playing in 8th grade because
We ain't getting no
we
taller.
ain't getting no taller, bro. You know, when we had switch schools in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
And see, we always had like a high basketball IQ because when we went to the new school, the coach was gonna let us try out. We went to practice with them.
Yep.
Their team was just too in sync, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we could actually mess this up. Not because we bad or nothing, but they
just
know it's
chemistry.
the same thing.
For sure.
And that was the same team who they cheated us
Yeah,
with.
that's the same
We
thing.
started playing with we was gonna be playing with so they was like,
they was
come
like,
on.
yeah, like come
Straight
on,
up.
yeah, like
And
okay,
we watched
bet.
them practice like they got it, bro. Like we coming from a point where we not bench riders.
Yeah.
So who spot we about to take, and then what we about to mess up by taking somebody's spot? Just because when the chemistry get ruined if somebody come take the spot because they want to win, but they want to win with their homeboys.
They want to win on their terms.
They want to win on their terms.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all definitely know a lot about the game, though, man. Like y'all really got this down to a science, bro.
I'm telling you, man, we usually could be like, he going third in the draft. All of that, bro. I'm
That's
telling you,
crazy.
man. Hey, listen, and then besides Dawn Staley and Isaiah Thomas, my favorite player, all big men. I ain't think nobody was. You couldn't tell me nobody in the world was better than Glenn Robinson.
Oh,
You feel what I'm
the big
saying?
dog?
Yeah, like
Man.
Oh, I was like
Come
Glenn
on
Robinson.
now,
I was
man.
like, oh, he's the best
Yeah.
player I ever seen.
Yeah.
He was the first big contract of us seeing people go from college to getting them big contracts.
Yeah.
But
What about you? Where they can find you at?
man, they can find me at everythingshelby.com, man. Just go and grab some books from my daughter. They could go to Tubi and they could watch Animal Instinct, the Urban Jungle animated. We on Tubi now, you know what I'm saying? So that's a
the
good look.
link will be in the description. Thanks.
And we got Animal Instinct Racing. You could go on. You can download that on either your Android or your ISO, your Apple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got Animal Instinct
Puzzle.
That's only on
Apple.
So
Yeah. I'm Santoine.
I'm Antoine.
I want for my brother what I want for myself.